Sean "Diddy" Combs. From humble beginnings in Harlem, New York, Combs rose to become a global phenomenon. His journey began in the early 1990s, a time when hip-hop was evolving from its underground roots into a mainstream force. Combs founded Bad Boy Records in 1993, a label that would become synonymous with the gritty, sample-heavy sounds of East Coast hip-hop. Bad Boy Records, under Combs' leadership, became a launching pad for some of the most iconic names in hip-hop history. The Notorious Big, a close friend and collaborator of Combs, achieved legendary status with his lyrical prowess and streetwise narratives. Mary J. Blige, with her soulful voice and raw emotion, redefined R&B and became a global superstar. Combs' influence extended beyond individual artists. He had an uncanny ability to tap into the zeitgeist, to create music that resonated with a generation. He diversified his portfolio, venturing into fashion with his Sean John clothing line, a brand that captured the essence of urban streetwear and elevated it to high fashion status. He entered the competitive world of spirits, partnering with Diageo to launch Ciroc Vodka, transforming the brand into a global success story. Combs' empire continued to grow, his net worth soaring to an estimated $300 million. Yet, behind the glittering facade of success, a darker narrative was beginning to emerge, one that threatened to unravel the carefully constructed image of Sean "Diddy" Combs. The year is 2025. Sean "Diddy" Combs, the once revered music mogul, finds himself at the center of a legal maelstrom. The federal charges leveled against him paint a chilling picture: sex trafficking, racketeering, transporting women across state lines for prostitution. These are serious criminal charges. The gravity of these charges cannot be overstated. Sex trafficking, a heinous crime that exploits and dehumanizes individuals, carries with it the potential for a life sentence. Racketeering, often associated with organized crime, speaks to a pattern of illegal activity undertaken for financial gain. The transportation of women across state lines for prostitution further underscores the alleged scope and organization of the operation. The indictment against Combs reads like a laundry list of alleged abuses: drugging, assault, rape, intimidation, silencing victims. These accusations paint a disturbing picture. Combs, once celebrated for his entrepreneurial spirit and artistic vision, now faces the very real prospect of spending the rest of his life behind bars. The outcome of this trial will have far-reaching consequences, not only for Combs himself, but for the music industry as a whole. The allegations against Sean "Diddy" Combs did not emerge overnight. They represent the culmination of years of whispers, rumors, and hushed accusations. The first legal salvo came in the early 1990s, a lawsuit that, while ultimately settled, hinted at a darker side to the music mogul. This early legal challenge, though seemingly isolated at the time, would prove to be a harbinger of things to come. Fast forward to 2023, and the dam finally broke. A torrent of civil lawsuits, filed by multiple women, painted a disturbing picture of Combs' alleged behavior. These women, some of whom had professional ties to Combs, accused him of a litany of abuses, including manipulation, sexual assault, and trafficking. Their stories, though separate, shared chilling similarities. One of the most explosive accusations came from Combs' ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Ventura, a singer and model, filed a lawsuit alleging years of abuse at the hands of Combs. Her accusations included harrowing accounts of physical violence, rape, and psychological manipulation. While Ventura's lawsuit was quickly settled, the allegations it contained sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. As Ventura's story gained traction, more women came forward with their own accounts of alleged abuse at the hands of Combs. Section 4. The Wall's close-in legal troubles escalate in 2024. The year 2024 proved to be a turning point in the legal saga engulfing Sean "Diddy" Combs. The mounting allegations against him morphed into a full-blown criminal investigation. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, armed with a growing body of evidence and a chorus of accusers, began to piece together a case against the music mogul. A bombshell dropped in the form of leaked CCTV footage from 2016. The grainy video showed Combs in a heated altercation with Cassie Ventura, culminating in a physical assault. The footage, circulated widely online, appeared to corroborate Ventura's allegations of abuse. On September 16, 2024, Combs was arrested in Manhattan. The following day, the charges against him were unsealed, revealing the full extent of the legal peril he faced. Combs, denied bail and deemed a flight risk, was remanded to the Metropolitan Detention Center. As 2024 drew to a close, Sean Diddy Combs, once a titan of the music industry, found himself stripped of his freedom. The trial of Sean Diddy Combs was nothing short of a media spectacle. Cameras flashed, reporters scrambled for statements, and the public watched with bated breath. Prosecutors laid out a damning case, presenting evidence that painted a grim picture of Combs' actions over the years. Witnesses took the stand, recounting stories of manipulation, coercion, and abuse. The defense sought to discredit the accusers, portraying them as opportunists looking to cash in on Combs' downfall. The jury, faced with a mountain of evidence and emotional testimonies, had the unenviable task of determining Combs' fate. The outcome of the trial would not only decide Combs' future, but also send ripples through the music industry and beyond. The stakes in this trial were incredibly high. For Sean Diddy Combs, a guilty verdict could mean life behind bars, a complete erosion of his legacy, and financial ruin. For the accusers, it was a chance for justice, a moment to be heard and believed. The potential consequences extended beyond the courtroom. A conviction would embolden other survivors to come forward, challenging the culture of silence that had protected powerful men for so long. The music industry, too, stood at a crossroads. The trial was a watershed moment, with the potential to reshape the landscape of entertainment and beyond. The trial of Sean Diddy Combs was more than just a legal proceeding. It was a cultural moment, a reflection of a society grappling with issues of power, abuse, and accountability. The broader implications of the case were profound. It highlighted the importance of believing survivors and holding powerful individuals accountable for their actions. It also underscored the need for systemic change within industries that had long enabled such behavior. As the dust settled, the legacy of the trial would be felt for years to come, serving as a testament to the resilience of survivors and the ongoing fight for justice and equality.